Hello everybody, my name is Julian Andresuni and today we are going to present our first video class for this English course. So our topics for today, we are going to have the course introduction, the rules, we are going to check also the content of the module and we are going to check the tasks that we have for this activity. So firstly, we're going to have the introduction of the course. Remember that we have a three model course. In each module, you are going to find three activities. Each one is graded over the percentage that you can see in the activities timetable. Remember that the first module we are going to have 2 weeks work, and after we are going to have 3 weeks for per each module. There are module number 2 and number 3. Okay, about the class rules and procedures. Remember that we have different communication channels. You can call me by phone, and also you can send me emails, chat, or participate in the forums. Also check the materials instructions. Remember that if you don't understand one instruction, you can call me or you can ask for help. Uh, Please remember the assignments that we have important submission of the dates. And if you have any excuse for a late performance, you can deliver it through email. Also remember that we have some external tools and we strongly recommend not to translate. Sorry about that. Okay, about the content of this module, we're going to have models of advice and obligation like must, have to, and should. And uh, in the current video class, we're going to check all them all. Okay, about the modal verbs. Remember that we have these verbs that change the sense of another verb. This means that if you wanted to say something in a different way, this is the way how you modify. In Spanish, for example, en español tenemos unas formas específicas de decir los verbos para que suenen distinto. Por ejemplo, si yo digo muy amablemente que quiero que alguien me pase algo, no le voy a decir como páseme el libro, le podría decir podría pasarme el libro. And that's the same thing in English. We have in this case the verb must. Must is used when you are going to travel, cuando vas a viajar. Must means a strong, something that you have to do. Es algo como con el deber, ¿sí? Algo que se tiene que hacer. We must carry our passport. He must or mustn't take pictures of statues in the museum. We don't have to pack warm clothing. He doesn't have to use a camera in his trip. Entonces aquí hemos notado que tenemos el verbo moral must con su negación y have to con esta partícula, con el to. Entonces, eso significa deber, ¿cierto? Y tener que. He doesn't have to. Entonces, la diferencia es, digamos, muy sutil en cuanto a la forma en que se usa. ¿Sí? Este es un poco más fuerte, un poco más legal y este es un poco más acerca de como un consejo. So, traveling abroad. Traveling abroad significa pues viajar afuera. ¿M? You must have a visa and passport. You mustn't give your documents to strangers. Booking a flight. You have to search online first. So, in this part we are going to check about advice and feelings. Vamos a revolver un poquito lo que son los consejos y los sentimientos. Things you should remember to keep in mind. She should carry, lo siento, a bottle of water. He shouldn't take a lot of clothes, or he should not take a load of clothes. We should use a camera. They shouldn't stay outside for a long time when it's winter. Let's have some vocabulary when going on vacation. You should buy a carry-on bag. This is a carry-on bag. You must wear warm clothes. Ropa caliente, ¿sí? Warm clothing. Pero significa que te mantiene abrigado. Okay, in this part we are going to check the simple past. So remember that simple past refers to actions that happened before this current moment and they already finished because it is simple. El pasado simple se utiliza para decir cosas que ya sucedieron, cosas que ya pasaron antes de este momento. So in this case, it's very important that we have into account that we have different verbs, regular and irregular. Es muy importante, la parte más importante del pasado es que tenemos dos tipos de verbos, los regulares y los irregulares. Y con los regulares, como lo que hacemos es para conjugarlos, solamente tenemos una conjugación para todos los pronombres personales y es terminando el verbo en ed. In this case, work, that means trabajar. Para decir yo trabajé, I worked. Para decir él trabajó, he worked. Aquí tenemos el complemento. Ok. In this case, we're going to have the verb buy. Aquí está el verbo buy. La forma pasada es bought. Both. Both. They bought their new car 2 hours ago. So, in this case, we have different irregular verbs. We have two types. One is that you have to change completely in the past. Become, became. Understand, understood. Sit, sat. Have, had. And we have another type of irregular verbs. Those are, for example, some of them or this group, they keep the original shape, the original form. Tenemos aquí dos tipos de verbos irregulares, los que cambian completamente, por ejemplo aquí become, became, y los que cambian, no cambian absoluto en su forma de presente y pasado. Se utiliza la misma. Y aquí tenemos una pequeña lista de los verbos regulares. Okay, so the negative form of the past simple. We are going to have this didn't auxiliary. We are going to use it in here. The subject plus didn't or did not plus the verb, like the normal way, and the complement. Para hacer la negación en el pasado simple, lo que vamos a utilizar es el auxiliar didn't o did not. No importa si el verbo es regular o irregular, se utiliza la misma negación. And when we are going to use the question form, the interrogative form, we have to move the did auxiliary to the beginning of the sentence. In this case, did he travel last vacation? ¿Viajó él las anteriores vacaciones? And remember that we have, if we have information questions, we can use this also, the information question at the very beginning. Si además tenemos la pregunta de información en la WH, la vamos a mover al principio. Remember that in English it's very important to use only the final question mark to mark that you are asking a question. Ok, about phrasal verbs. Ya los hemos visto antes, los phrasal verbs son verbos que se complementan con otra palabra, ¿sí? Esos, cuando se complementa con esta otra palabra, puede ser que cambie completamente el significado. So, fed up, to be frustrated with something, ¿cierto? Cuando algo definitivamente ya como que nos bajó la nota. Have enough, ya cuando llegamos al tope y ya no, ya estamos muy cansados de esa situación. Calm down, to relax. Let someone down, to disappoint someone. Esto es cuando nosotros tenemos a alguien que hemos decepcionado. ¿M? To deal with something. Cuando decimos deal with something es como que, bueno, lograré lidiar con el problema. ¿Sí? To handle a problem. Okay, remember that we have our tasks for this first module. Acuérdense que tenemos tres actividades por cada módulo. A este primer módulo tenemos un taller que es Task, Advice and Feelings. Este, recuerden que es en tipo examen, entonces solamente, digamos, pueden entrar cuantas veces quieran al mismo y la plataforma les va a ir guardando sus avances, entonces no es necesario que lo hagan todo de una sola sentada, preferiblemente que arranquen desde hoy 22 hasta que se termine el plazo. Forum, pues se prepara un foro, se hace una intervención dependiendo de las instrucciones y tenemos este plazo. Y quiz, que a este sí solamente se puede entrar cuando se va a presentar. Tiene una duración de 75 minutos y ahí se tiene que hacer tanto el speaking, tanto el reading, tanto el listening y todo lo que es comprensión. So this has been all for today. Remember that we have our schedule and that you can contact me to the extension 1212 here in the 5460600. My name is Julian Andres Uni and I'll be your teacher. Thank you for being in this video class and I hope you have enjoyed it. Bye.